Hi guys, it's Kasha. Welcome to my channel and to my wonderland. It is a coffee time and today we have the horror block. So after all this Funko madness, you probably think that I am just the Funko obsessed person, which I am, but I still love my horror and I still get my horror block every month. If you don't know horror block, it's a subscription box. They belong to the nerd block and they deliver a box packed with horror goodies every month to your door. I'm gonna leave the link down below so you can go ahead and check them out. And now let's go to the box. So here's the box without the plastic, and in the last couple of months I've received 3 different box designs from Horrorblock. I'm not really sure about this thing of changing the box design every time, but this is so far from the 3 that I have received from them my favorite one, because if you take a look at the size, you can see all these cool characters from classic horror movies, and for me this is the best design. So first of all, let's check the t-shirt, because every month there's a t-shirt. Let me open the box in a way that I cannot pick in what's inside. Okay. Alright, yeah, I feel a t-shirt. So let's check that out first. Alright, let's see. Is it cool? Oh, it's pretty cool! I especially love the colors because they are really like Halloween-y, and it's kind of like a mummy shirt. It is like the mummy when it loses, you know, these bandages over it, and you can see the skull underneath that, so that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. I like it, and I don't have many shirts with these colors, so Halloween-y, so that's pretty cool. And the mummy is a classic monster, so I also love that. Next, oh, I feel more like, it's like a beanie. Ooh, a beanie, nice. Now that winter is ending, why are you doing this to me, Horrorblock? Okay, let's see. Oh, this is pretty cool. I mean, alright, I'm gonna say a couple of things about it, but let me show it to you guys first. This is how the beanie looks like, and what I don't like about this is the quality of the item, which normally Horrorblock is good with that, but this patch does not have the best print quality. Maybe with the camera it doesn't show up, but it is not really like as sharp as it should be. And this is just a really basic like patch that you could have done yourself. Like this thing, you could have just stitched it in a you could have sewn this on a regular beanie, and there you go, you have your own Silence of the Lambs beanie. So I like this because I like the Silence of the Lambs and I think it's cool, but what I don't like is that you could have done this yourself. So, you know, what I like when I get my horror block is get things that I cannot get anywhere else, but I'm pretty sure that you can find a patch like this one or similar to this one for a couple of bucks, and then buy a beanie for also a couple of bucks, and then sew it together. It takes you like 10 minutes, and especially if you have a machine, and it's done. So this is like not branded or anything, and the quality of the patch is also not the best. So for me, this is unfortunately a little bit of a miss. So far, not super excited. I do like this kind of like mummy shirt, but it's not the best shirt that ever given to us. And with the beanie, I'm not so happy. So I hope that they still send me something that makes me really happy this month. So let's keep on digging. Okay, I feel a big box, which I believe it's gonna be a mug. So with that, they can make me happy. Alright, so, because actually I've been using the mug they sent me over a year ago, or a year ago, I don't know. They sent this Bates Motel mug, and that's the one that I've been using every day at work, at the office. So let's see. I'm not sure if it's a mug or not. I'm not sure now, but it's definitely something that had to be protected so that it wouldn't get damaged. Oh, it's a glass. That's cool. It is like a jar, and it says poison. That's nice. I like to have a lot of like smoothies and juices and teas and stuffs like that in summer too, and this is actually perfect for it. Again, it is a little bit generic. It is not the best item that they could have sent, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna be pissed off about this. I do like it because I love this design with the poison and the skull and everything, and I do use these things a lot. But I can imagine a lot of people that have no use for this and also because the things they're sending all together are not making a good impression so far, the three things, as other horror blogs. I think a lot of people are gonna be ranting about these horror blogs, and so far I understand why. So let's see if they can still save this. Let's see if we have something else. Alright, we have something small. This is like a pin. M&T Island Swim Club. That's cool. I like this kind of pins. These designs are pretty awesome. Nice. Let's go see what else we have. There is like a little package. Alright. Oh yeah, it was gonna be a Resident Evil item in this box. Totally forgot. This is the item. It says Resident Evil 20th Anniversary Stars Badge Die-Cast Replica. That's pretty cool. And it is from Capcom and Nerdblock. So it's gonna be an exclusive, I'm guessing, to the Nerdblock. Funny that doesn't say horror block. And if we open it, let's see how it looks like. Oh, that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Actually, this comes in very handy because at some point I was planning on making a cosplay photo shooting of Resident Evil, like based on Resident Evil, and I was already talking with photographers about it and stuff. So this is gonna come pretty handy, and let me show it to you. This is the badge. Pretty cool. It's really cool, and it has something on the back that says Kasha magnetic. So I'm not sure if it's, I'm not sure why. I guess, oh, you can use it as a magnet. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. That's really nice. So when you're not using it for cosplaying or whatever other, for display with your video games maybe on the shelves, you can always use it as a magnet. That's pretty cool. Okay, this item is pretty awesome. So far this is my favorite thing this month, and I actually really love this. Let's see if there's anything else in the box. There is another thing here. Oh, this is funny. This is a Friday the 13th Camp Crystal Lake Air Freshener Pine Scent. I love the fact that it's pine scent, because you know what happens in the woods when you go to Crystal Lake? You get smashed against the trees in your sleeping bag. That's what happens. So this is pretty cool. I mean, it's an item that they don't send too often, so it's not, you know, too bad. I got another one from, I think, the Nurgle Classic, which was a Spock hands, you know, the typical like Spock greeting. And yeah, you can always use this for your cars, of course. It is nothing super special, but it's like a cool, funny item, and I actually like these things because at least, you know, they're like practical and you can give them a use. And I have a card here. I feel this month is a bad month because I cannot feel my room art magazine, so I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss 1 month again from Roomwork, and I can feel one of the books. It looks like one of those books that we get from the Roomwork library though, which they're pretty cool. Yeah, oh, this is pretty awesome. This is pretty awesome. As you know, the actor that played Phantasm passed away last year, and this is an authorized Phantasm film companion, and this is pretty awesome and pretty special, and I actually really love this. This is pretty cool. This is awesome. And these books cost around $15 if you buy them directly from their Roomwork library. So it's pretty nice that they include it sometimes in the horror blog. But I always miss my Roomwork magazine when they do that, and that really makes me a little bit upset on the inside. But this is pretty awesome. I love this book. I love it. Awesome. Has a lot of pictures and interviews, and it explains a little bit the story behind the movies. Pretty cool, pretty awesome. Love this. Alright guys, so it seems that instead of the card that we normally get with the horror blog, they're going a little bit more direction Loot Crate, because apart from the pin that I already showed you, that is also an enamel pin, it comes with a little magazine now, which is very similar to the one that we get in the Loot Crate. And funny story is, it says Nerdblock magazine January horror edition, but it's like the Nerdblock regular logo and not the horror blog one, even though it's the horror edition. And inside we find a couple of pictures of Nerdblock people that are subscribed to their boxes, but it's like all mixed. It's not just horror. And we get also an article about Freddy Krueger, and they also tell us what's inside the block, which is all of this. And it does... Oh, there's something else. I forgot an item actually. It says here, my Bloody Valentine card. You can see that. So let me see. Here it is. So it got a little bit late for me because it's already been Valentine's, but I don't celebrate Valentine's anyway. I just don't like it. For me, it was Tuesday. That's it. Like, for me, has no meaning. If someone loves you and wants to give you a present, it doesn't have to be in a specific date because society and marketing reasons. So this is a Be My Valentine postcard, and it's actually pretty cute. Okay, so we have the Silence of the Lambs beanie, which I was not really amused by because it looks like not really good quality and you could have done it yourself for a couple of bucks. We have the Resident Evil replica badge. I think that one is pretty awesome. We got the Poison Glass mason jar, which I was not really... I mean, I like the item, but it's something that I can probably go to a regular, like, decoration store or whatever, and they might have that also with the poison and the skull, you know, like nowadays these things are pretty easy to get by and then to come by. And then we have the Amity Island pin, the Bloody Valentine card, the Jason Mask air freshener, and the Roomwork Phantasm book, plus the mummy shirt. So for me, from this box, what it was really worth it was the Roomwork Phantasm book and the Resident Evil replica badge. I think the rest were just meh items. Especially the beanie got me really disappointed because I expect more quality from Horrorblog than a patch that seems to be like purchased in China and just, you know, sewn into a cheap beanie or something. I don't know. I'm not really happy about that. The shirt, I mean, the design is cool. It's a mummy, but it's also something very like generic and random. Maybe it's because Tom Cruise is making this new mummy movie, I'm not really sure, or just an excuse for Horrorblog that they used to send us this shirt. But all in all, it wasn't the best Horrorblog at all. So I'm expecting a lot of people to complain and rant a little bit about the Horrorblog, and I totally understand it this month. And they give us a little magazine now, which is cool. And you know, they're putting a little bit more effort maybe on that, but they should really pay attention to the items maybe next blog. Also, there is no information on what's coming on next month's blog, which also is kind of like a bummer because you kind of like get excited to know which kind of themes are gonna be in the next blog. There is nowhere to be seen, so that's kind of weird. If you ordered a Horrorblog, let me know also down below what you thought about this box. For me, from the last couple of months, this is definitely the weakest, and I hope that they don't start to get worse again, like that time that they would only send us generic stuff, because then I'm gonna have a problem with that. I hope they go back to the good boxes, because that's a Horrorblog that we want. And well, everyone can have a bad month, so I don't want to be too ranting about it, but I'm not really happy about this box. I only really liked the book and the badge the most, and the rest were things that were like 50-50 for me, and I didn't really like the beanie. But I hope the guys from Nerdblog, Horrorblog take criticism into consideration and try to change it for next month. Okay guys, so you know the drill. If you liked the video, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Click on the red button, plus somewhere there's a bell that you have to ring to, so ring my bell. And then if you want to follow me on other social media, all the links down below together with the Nerdblog link in case you want to check them out. And I'll see you in the next coffee time video. Bye!